All right. So pens up, pens down. Let's take our answers. Let's take our answers. All right. Those of us watching this class in the future, this is a question we are asked to expand the following 3 into bracket x plus 5 minus 2 into bracket 3m minus 5 bracket closes and this. So you can pause the video if you are watching in the future. You can pause the video, try to solve it, and let's compare our answers. Okay, so let's take solution. But before we take the solution, we're going to take answers from the live studio, from the student in the live class, rather. Yes. Okay, so when I call your name, you unmute your mic, and then you're going to tell me your answer. I'm going to start with Felicia. I'm going to start with Felicia. Felicia, what's your answer? What's the answer to this question? Is Felicia with me? Felicia, give me your answers. Okay, Clara. Clara, give me your answer. Is Clara with me?
I'm here. My
Yes,
first answer is 3x plus 15.
3x plus what?
15.
Plus 15. Your second answer is what?
My second answer
Hmm.
for question B is minus 6m plus 10.
Minus. Clara, is the noise from your background?
Sorry, my brother is learning at the moment.
Okay, so your number 2 answer is what? Call again.
Minus 6m plus
Hmm.
10.
Okay. Then number the C answer is what?
2p square minus 4p square minus
2p square.
2p square
Mm-hmm.
minus 4pq
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
plus pq
Mm-hmm.
minus 2q square
Minus 2q square. Okay.
square.
All right. So the next person, what's your answer? That is, who do we have? That yeah, Daniel. Daniel, what's your answer?
For the first question, my answer is
Mm. Your answer is
um, what 3c plus 15.
3 what? 3 what?
3c plus 15.
3c. Say it out now. 3c. Uh-huh.
3c plus 15.
Where do you get the c from? This was not c.
Yes.
This was x. This was x. Maybe you didn't see it well. All right. So your B question is
Wow.
what? Your B
Is that
answer is
not
what?
c?
Mm-hmm.
Minus 6m plus 10.
And not 6m plus.
My second answer
Yes,
for
yes,
number
yes,
2
yes,
is minus
yes. Now your third answer. Your third answer is what? You don't have
I
the third.
didn't complete it. I didn't get
Okay.
to finish it.
All right. All right. It's fine. Now let us.
I
Let us.
didn't get to finish the third question.
Okay. Okay. All right. So guys, let's solve this expression, and we have to expand. Expansion simply means we multiply all the terms, multiplying all the terms. So pick the first question, which is 3 into bracket x plus 5. So what is going to happen here will be the the term outside the bracket is going to multiply everything inside this bracket. It multiplies here. and then multiplies this other one. So we are going to have now, we're going to have will be 3 times x. You're done with that first one. And then we're going to bring down this plus sign, plus. Bring down the plus sign, that is plus. And then this 3 and this 5 is going to multiply. So it becomes 3 times 5. All right, so we start to pull out our answers. Now 3 times x is going to give us 3x. We bring down the plus sign, and then 3 times 5 is going to give us 15. 15. Because they are not like terms. Like terms here, we mean they are not together, they are not the same. We cannot proceed from here. And this will become our answer. Our answer will become 3x plus 15. Now checking our scoreboard, 3x plus 15. Clara, you got it correct. I believe Daniel thought that x was that this x here was a c, so Daniel still had it correct. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. The next one, for the b, what we are given is minus 2 into bracket 3m minus 5. The same thing is going to happen. Outside bracket is going to multiply, and that becomes minus 2, then in this case minus 2 times 3m. We're done with that. Then this other one will come to this other bracket and multiply, and that will become, but it's going to carry, as it's going to multiply, it's going to carry this sign. The sign is minus 2, so here becomes minus 2. It goes with the sign now, but times minus 5, this minus 5, we like to put negative in bracket, minus 5, to avoid any form of confusion and then to give us clarity. So we can pull out our answers now. 2 times 3m. In multiplication, we join them to, we can multiply, yes, but in addition they are not the same thing, so we avoid it. But in multiplication we can, so number will multiply number first. 2 times 3 minus 2 times 3, that is minus 6m. Here becomes minus 6m. Then this minus now, minus times minus first is going to give us plus, so here will be plus. Then 2 times 5 is going to give us 10. We cannot proceed because they're not the same, not like terms, so we can't proceed. And since we cannot proceed, we're going to stop there, and the answer is 6m plus 10. Minus 6m plus 10. So checking out here, Clara had it correct, and also Daniel had it correct. So let's get to the last one, and the last one is the one we have for C. I'm going to use here so we have space to play with, and we're given 2p plus q, bracket opens again, p minus 2q, bracket closes. All right, and what is going to happen here will be, the first term here is going to come, multiply everything here first, move again, multiply everything here. When it's done, the next term will take its turn. That's q. Q will come here, multiply everything here, and also it will move down, multiply everything here. So that's what we're going to do. First, let's start with p, with 2p. And for 2p multiplication, I want 2p to have another color, distinct color. So 2p start multiplication. So it becomes 2p to multiply the first p there. Then say times p is done. This 2p again is going to go ahead, and it carries a sign. There is an invisible sign here, and that sign is plus. So it goes again, 2p plus 2p, now times this bracket here. I need to use a white color for my times. Okay, let me use a yellow color for my times. Let me change this. Okay, it's fine. now times this minus 2q. All right. So that minus 2q, we're going to put it in bracket minus 2q. So we are done with 2p multiplying everything. And then the next thing that we are going to do will be for us to use q to multiply. Q to multiply. And for q to multiply, it is going to carry its sign plus q. So it becomes plus q. And it's going to multiply p first. So multiplying p, that becomes times p. All right. And then that's done with that. It moves to multiply minus 2q. Moves to multiply minus 2q. And that becomes, it has a sign here plus, it has a sign here plus q. So that sign comes here first plus q times minus 2q. Okay, times minus 2q. So we put in bracket minus 2q. Let's confirm what we've done first. This 2p is to multiply this, everything in this bracket, starting with this p and this q. So it becomes 2p times this first p, done. Now 2p times the minus 2q, we're done. We pick q. Q is to multiply this first one, so it becomes q times p. We're done with that. P is to multiply minus 2q. Q is to multiply minus 2q. That comes in here. Q times minus 2q. So it's for us to start to pull out our answers. We start to pull out our answers. And then 2p times p becomes p. We have 2p here, and p times p is p squared. So here becomes 2p squared. So we have here 2p squared. We're done with that. We now come to this other one. First, let's deal with this sign. Plus times minus. Plus times minus is going to give us minus. But now 2 times 2q, that will give us 4pq joining together. 4pq joining together. Okay, so we now proceed. Proceeding now is for us to go to this other one. Q times p, q times p, that will give us qp. That will give us qp. And it carries a sign that was here plus, so it becomes plus qp. But we arrange it pq because in alphabet we have p first before q. So we have here p, q. That's the arrangement. And the next thing we do is for us to treat this other one. So plus times minus. Plus times minus is going to give us minus. Let me use here as this. It's going to give us minus. And then q times 2q. Now that was going to give us 2. No, let me maintain the color for our numbers and the terms. Yes. So here, q times 2q. This becomes 2q, so that 2q, q raised to the power of 2. Is there anything that we can do here? Yes, we can do something here. We can do something here. Now, we can add up the things that have like terms. We can collect like terms. So 2p q squared remains. 2pq squared remains. And then we now look, is there any other thing that has p squared? Checking it out, no other thing has p squared, so we leave. We now come to minus 4pq. Is there anything that has pq? Yes, we have pq. Now, this pq here is the same thing as saying 1pq. It's the same thing as 1pq. So if we have here as 4 minus 4pq, it is the same thing as saying plus 1pq. So they are the same family. They are the same family. So how do we solve this place now? Minus plus, minus minus, anything minus minus, the operation here is going to be, minus. You're going to do minus.
Minus 5PQ.
Yeah, it's going to be minus. So when we do minus here, it means 4pq minus 1. That is 3pq. But it's going to carry the sign of the bigger number. It's going to carry the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number here was 4. So it's going to carry minus 3pq. It would have been minus 5pq if here was minus minus. And we now say minus minus is plus. We add them together and carry the sign. But here, minus plus is minus. So our operation is going to be for us to subtract. That's going to be our operation. And since that is our operation, when we have the answer will carry the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number in this case is 4, and the sign is minus. So we come here and we are going to bring in our minus. That becomes minus 3. Let me maintain the color that we're using. Minus 3 PQ. All right, we're done. So we've been able to solve the whole of this place now. Now, there is no other like term for this. So since there's no other like term for that, we're just going to pull it down by saying minus 2. Okay. All right. Minus 2 Q squared. So this is the answer. And unfortunately, nobody got that here. This person would have gotten it, but she or he, okay, she, Clara, she did not solve this middle term out. So that make that one to be wrong. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys something. Any question? Anybody that has a question before we proceed?
No.
Fine. Go ahead, ask the question. If there's a place you need clarity, go ahead and ask the question.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Clara.
The minus plus thing that happened.
Take my cursor to where? Which question? Is it in solution A, B, or C? Where?
She.
Solution C. Okay. To which line?
I think I'm confused with the subtraction and the addition part.
Okay.
But
Here, minus.
yeah,
Here, right?
yes.
Okay, fine. Nice one.
Can
Okay.
you
So
elaborate it more?
yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. So this is it. So you can unmute your mic. Thank you. So this is it. If you have minus, and then plus, two numbers minus plus, and then you have another one, two numbers minus minus, and you have another number, plus plus two, like this, two numbers together like this. Now, anytime that it is two numbers minus plus, what is going to take place, the operation that you're going to do to that two number, the operation that is going to happen to that two number, if it's minus plus, is going to be minus. You are going to minus the two numbers. That's what the sign here tells you, means you need to minus them. The same thing if it was plus here, minus here. Opposite, you are going to subtract. But when it is the same sign, if it is the same sign, like in this case now, the sign here is minus minus. If it's the same sign, operation, what you're going to do will be for you to add. But when you are adding, it will carry a negative answer. To carry the negative answer. In this case, we are going to take another example. In this case, when you are subtracting, the answer will be this, will carry the sign of the bigger number. I'm going to come to this. Okay, I'm going to open up this place. Let me clear this space so that we can take something regarding what we are just saying, and that will really help us. All right. So, and now when it is the same number, same sign, plus plus, the operation is going to be plus, positive. So let's take for instance, you have a number like okay, like a number that we just had here now. Let's use it. We have like 4, and the 4 is -4, and we have another one as +1. And then now, Clara, from what we have just said here, what will be the operation of these two numbers now? What operation are we going to carry out? Yeah, Clara, unmute your mic and answer. What operation are we going to carry out here based on what I just said here?
Minus.
We are going to minus. So, meaning if you are minusing, it will be 4 minus 1. And Clara, 4 minus 1 is what?
3.
Is 3. So you're going to write down the 3 first. But now, the sign, because this 3 must carry a sign, the sign will be the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number is what? is 4 and the sign is minus. So here is going to be minus. Okay. I'm still going to maintain our two numbers that we have. If here was minus, you can mute your mic. Thank you. Mute your mic. Thank you. Sorry about that. People that are watching in the future. Okay. So now let's still use 4 for this and this. So if we have here minus 4 and we also have minus 1. Okay, so Daniel, operation for this will be what?
So what did you say? What was the question?
You were not listening. You're not listening because if you're paying attention, you know what I'm saying. You were distracted where you are. That shouldn't happen again. Now we want to get the operation for this minus 4 minus 4 or minus minus, and we've introduced two numbers minus 4 and minus 1. And my question now is, what will be the operation of this? What are we going to carry out here when the numbers are minus and minus?
You plus
Yes, so correct. We are going to add up. And then when we are adding up, so it becomes 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is what?
5.
5. Beautiful. But now the answer will carry a sign. And among these two numbers, which sign will the answer carry and why? Will it carry the sign of 4 or will it carry the sign of 1? Which sign will it carry? Still with Fletcher. Because we said it that it will carry the sign of a particular number. Okay, Felicia, which sign will this answer 5 carry? Will it be the sign of 4 or will it be the sign of 1? And why? Which sign?
So minus.
Okay, minus. And why? Why will it be minus? It will be minus. It will be minus. You can mute your mic. Thank you. It will be minus whether it is a bigger number or the smaller number. Minus, anytime two minus sign comes together, you are going to add, but the answer will carry a minus sign. You can choose to say you carry the sign of any of them. It can be the sign of the bigger number here, it can be the sign of the smaller number. Minus minus is going to give us minus. Okay, so if now here is plus 4, and then we also have 4, we also have 1. Okay, yes, what will be the operation here when the number is positive like this together? What will be the operation? That will be addition, direct addition. You're just going to add it up and it will carry the sign of the bigger number or any number positive. So it carry the sign of the bigger number, which is 4. So here becomes plus 5. Okay, someone that asked the question, Clara, unmute your mic. Do you understand how we were able to have
Yes,
this
sir.
place? Okay, all right. That's how we're able to have this place there. All right, beautiful. So write it down, and then I'll give you one more to solve, and then we proceed. Just write it down, or if you are done, I can erase, can clear my screen. Right? Are you guys done? Can I clear the screen? Okay.
I'm done.
All right.